locking them out, and a good start for Famous.
Okay, well, Patrick Hu just going to be taken down there. Little approach across at Rubble. Solid for his kill, spot up to multiple players, bite at the ready with the wall raised up. Just trying to make B site unassailable, and so far, backed up in B to reinforce this position should it be needed. It looks like it is going to be. Yuta going to be taken down, the cage goes up, but Shiro, fishing for a kill, comes away with one. 4v2 as the spike gets planted, Poppy at 35, 88 for Crystal. Taking that first fight here at the door, finds the instant headshot, doesn't suffer anything in reply.
Oh, just great awareness there.
Cuts back away, fault line not connecting. Poppy in the meantime, over at drop. Time being bought, and salvos are available here for Crystal. Just needs to stay alive to try to play this out for the post plant. Wall goes up, and he finds Berserk. Suddenly, Global in a very nice spot. Defuse going to be held up to half. Salvo not finding anything there. Poppy, Paranoia, going to be sent flying. DOS9 caught by it, goes back over. Looks like he's just going to try to hold for it. Saves up the first, here's the push coming! Finds it out, and he's gonna have that defuse. Suppress on Berserks is gonna be noted. Dealt with, Patrick Hu down to 56, able to find that kill. SC site primed for the taking here for Boom. Fighting into the site with these Stingers, that's where things prove to be a bit more difficult.
And I think that's why GE's got a couple players way out in mountain.
Well, Famous does find a timing to just slide in. Takes down the enemy Yoru, swinging around the back and finds himself another. Poppy going to be eliminated as well, so already some damage dealt as Spike gets held to half. Give him the opportunity. He's dancing around the shots, fault line not connecting. Crystal on the counter swing though. Takes down the opposing Teo. Kills off his counterpart now. It's pivoting off here in towards upper, but once again the C site looking to be kind of the flavor of the weekend, it would seem. DOS9 strafing forward, blinded up. Not able to find much there, but Berserk's coming away with 3 eliminations. Looking for a 4th, can't quite steady it though. Armageddon now online. Send Famous just out of range, is drifting closer and closer to being in the blast zone, but keeps himself safe for the moment. Tiny amount of noise being made there on the drop down.
I'm out of here.
Line sent slide, goes for the peaks. Knows both players' locations now. Good information, but can they play off of it is the question. Drifting slower, closer here towards main. Kelly S. eliminated. Crystal playing on a very, very narrow margin. Use. It's about to be challenged there. As Patrick Hu thinks about peeking in. Crystal going to be taken down. Berserk's able to find Yudotan. Bit more pressure now peeled off. Famous still just sat here waiting. Pops that overdrive immediately. Is going to be met with death.
Spike down B.
It's the spike on the floor. The 2 players split away from it. The wall in Poppy's face. He does have the ultimate available. Berserks is going to just try to lock this one off. The drop down, and Patrick Hu cannot find the opener. Spike recovered, TP over to the A site, but the time is just not there. He cannot get the round win. He'll just look for the money, but NC Slasher will look for the kill and find it. Space opened up, and Crystal almost cut down there by that flick, but just doesn't quite connect. Patrick Hu, however, does find the opener. The enemy Tejo falls. Armageddon now out of the equation. Seems like, though, with DOS9 anticipating and wanting to just ensure that there was no forward presence here at B. Sent to Paranoia now. Do not have that tool for a critical retake. As this site is fully open, but NC Slasher, op in hand. Peeks in towards Street, finds one, tries to set up the flash to stave them off, swings in. Shorty in hand, finds Kelly, hasn't Famous over, drop 5 HP, no problem. Poppy Yudotan both going to be taken down now. It is all on Crystal.
Right there.
It's been a clutch god here in the past. Can he make it happen now? No. Boom.
Just keep accelerating here if you can find that pick.
There's, I mean, Crystal's just stunned up. Boom, have an answer for absolutely everything. Overdrive going out. Paranoia a little bit too late, so Poppy is able to trade one back. Rolling Thunder crashing across, and maybe it's a bit of an overcook. Shiro does manage to go ahead, note the Euro around the back. Patrick Hu going to be taken down, so now we have a 3v3, but still decent opportunity, decent defensive foundation here for Global Esports to keep these players alive.
Love the play call.
But the operator still here, still finding value. Jiggle peek out, Yudotan I think maybe spotted, now certainly is. And Berserk says, you know what, I'm gonna respect it.
I would. With how sharp Yudotan has been, I wouldn't challenge that either. And you still have these ults to work with. You still have both of your initiators left, so no reason for Berserks to commit there, and he wisely pulls off, because you can still play retake here. You still got the salvos. You still have the aftershock. So you still have the fault line. You've got you've got an Armageddon. So you got everything you could want here to really make this retake go. Plus you could scoop up a gun off the ground, drop the op. Taking their time though, really making sure that no one's pushed further forward. I mean, they have zero map control though. That's the one thing they do not have going for them. That's why they have to use this Armageddon to clear.
Sent their way salvos on the back end. NC Slasher dealt with. Poppy able to find the first, splits over to the side, gets himself a third, looks at the fourth. Berserks, however, still alive now into the 1v1. And he has been sharp. Yutan taking the bait a bit, spotting him out, but Berserks is just so...
Camera taken out.
Famous pushing forward. I mean, these lurks, they just don't even give him any type of opportunity to get something started. This is a chokehold on a map that we very rarely see. And they continue to play into it. No credence given to the thought that maybe he pushed further forward.
He's only done it most of the time that he's had it op. When he's pushed that far up, he's tried to press the advantage. He did it over on B a few rounds ago. They just don't seemingly have the coordination right now, the memory for the tendencies of Boom. Granted, you haven't seen this look from Boom on this map. They've been playing, the old meta comp on this map for forever, and now they changed it, and it's a very different style. It's a very different flavor. Rolling Thunder in towards the site. Oh, okay. Poppy's fine.
Only Shiro. Stun at the
30
ready.
seconds left.
But
Spike planted.
waits for it. Stuns exchanged. Firm handshakes. As things do get slowed up, these three players here from Global to try to get a second round win. Kelly S delivering on 2. But DOS9, Berserks, the players still alive, and they will not falter. Now on the attack, looking to make this about as false as it could be. Poppy having some other ideas, but not quite able to confirm that follow-up kill. Now DOS9 and Shiro answer back. Sheriff out wide here from Berserks, finds the first, puts Yutan down so damn low that DOS9 confirms the alley-oop. Patrick with everything to do. Everyone, HP bars on Boom, shattered. Just need to not face him one by one. Salvos sent, they're lining up, but it does not matter, they're a little bit faster. Create some pressure here, split the attention. Famous trying to open with the relay bolt, the push onto the corner, DOS9 able to find one, Berserks finds the other. Poppy gonna be taking down Crystal here on the site. Does manage to find Famous there with the headshot.
It's brilliant.
But it's just, they got layers.
Bait and switch. It's bait and switch. Famous opens the door, creates attention, and then they're just paranoia and through the door on Mound. Goodness.
Two players lingering here within the smoke. Crystal gonna try to surprise them, catch them off guard. Flash through. When does he decide to swing? The answer is right now, and is immediately met with death. Here for a good time, not a long time, is Boom Esports as the spike gets planted. And Yutan, a smile on his face. He knows that this is screwed. He knows that this is over.
As Minnie famously said, there's nothing you can do but just laugh and move on, It's cooked.
Well, swing the corner, finding the first, runs out of bullets, and NC Slasher will put him down and send Global Esports out the pasture here on Lotus. Does connect, but so does a ton of damage as Famous just closing the gap, slides forward, collects that kill. Tripwire immediately going to be canceled out. Another shock dart still at the ready here from Shiro. Lining it up, but Crystal wisely goes to the back of the box as they're going to look to try to fight out. Shield raised, Yutan able to find one, gets a reset. Crystal eyes in towards that A connector. He's able to shut down DOS9, now a 3v3. HP bar is low on a couple of these players, and the site has been given up. Undercut across, Famous, double damage onto him. Shock dart, however, not going to be connecting, and NC Slasher is going to be the one coming away with an elimination, but now it's down to Berserks. Raid boss in his own right in the previous map, finds the headshot. And he's going to hold this to half. Yutan, does he bite? No, swings in, ends up falling to the wayside. That's going to be 3 on the back. The swing getting ready to come through, but Patrick in a little bit deeper than they might anticipate. Is able to exit out. DOS9 at the same time. Going to be taken down over that A connector. Solid spacing, opening up the spike, however, being brought around the corner, and Famous intercepting, but cannot confirm the kill on the Crystal. Takes him to 21. Now just Shiro and NC Slasher left standing. Spike still being brought forward.
Left.
Poppy here at window. Swings
Last
out,
player standing.
is able to find it right through the corner of the wall.
Spike planted.
Shiro with everything to do, just a Spectre, gets the instant headshot. Pushes forward, dart connecting. Knows the Crystal's gonna be low, does find him, makes it a bit more costly. Shiro pulled in, taken down, reset on the shield, gonna be found here. It's NC Slasher just drifting across, gets tucked into the corner. Leon at the ready to slide forward. NC Slasher finding one. Patrick Who gonna be taken down, but Poppy able to answer back in a big way. Finds two, keeps it contentious. This is gonna be blow for blow. Berserk's Kelly S, both so close in HP.
I must wait a moment.
The regen shield giving him a little bit more oomph, but it's gonna come down to reaction. But bonus is on Kelly S here for the moment. The cam toggle gets the spot out, taps it, just trying to bait him. But Berserk's not falling for it, nearly finds the timing and takes him down to 2.
30 seconds left.
Realizes now that he is going to be sticking it, his options a bit more limited. Does get the opportunity to slide out towards long. Watching that held position. The swing on the corner, and Kelly S. If he can work his way in behind the boxes here on the C site, be in a decent position. Same time though, Neural Theft is about to tell all. Hunter's Fury opened up. Shiro trying to find anything, does get a minor tag there onto Yudotan as NC Slasher, but they could be caught with some util in hand, but LES has to pull off the angle, still does an immense amount of damage. Shield broken, Famous swings the corner, Yudotan gonna be taken down, slides across, finds Patrick Who, Poppy finally able to fell this Neon. Puts him on the floor, some solid damage dealt. As they're planting right here in front. Shock Dart not gonna connect there on a Crystal, drone over the top, should have confirmed this one for him.
Shadows traveling.
Poppy tucked back behind the box at the ready here with the teleport. The smoke, however, dissipating. Push out of the smoke. Shiro taps 190-degree pivot, finds Poppy. Chulo finishes him off. Is the defuse now? Widely being stuck. No, retaps it. The push in. Kelly S.
Look at Famous. He's just chilling.
Repeat. Shiro still the Guardian in hand, able to find one more. Does get taken down. He said Famous around the back, but not in a punishable spot here for the moment. Ping reveal out from the Neural Theft, the 2v2. Still an opportunity for Global to bring this back a bit closer. Relay Bolt going to be sent down into the corner. Hits them both. Tries to go for the follow-up shot. But Yudotan is just going to drag him in. He says, I want to know exactly where you're at. They're out into the open, and he hits the headshot. What a bailout. That's so big brain.
I was so looking at Famous.
What in the hell? Okay, well, peeking now towards Garage as the sun comes across. Immediately, they're just absolutely getting mauled. 2 kills found, the jump out. Berserks shuts down Poppy, and Famous is watching the angle. Boom.
Eats that.
Sends the relay bolt, re-peaks. Patrick Who
Just messing with
is
it.
falling into the trap here as Yudotan, no shield raised. Didn't think that he was going to be finding a contact fight in B. They're just getting completely out-red. DOS9. I mean, he is, I think, still top fragging. Might not be dropping 35 or whatever we saw from him versus Gen G, at least for the moment. But his read is so damn clean. He's setting up his players so very well.
One enemy remaining.
Now he's looking to bring this round to a conclusion. Swaps to the shorty. The stun is in. He wants to knife him. Okay, maybe a bit more. A little bit too much disrespect there, and Crystal does well to spray the corpse. Around the opposite side, dodges the aftershock. They should know that it's going to be cleared now. At the same time, Patrick Who peeking up from sewer. Is going to take it down. Kelly is looking for a little bit more. Cannot. Shiro puts him on the floor. Yudotan gets the grab. Famous dragged in. Yudotan able to win the fight. Reset on the double tap shield. Spike still ticking away. Footsteps gonna be heard. Yudotan instantaneous with it. Takes down Berserks. Undercut gonna be sent through, but Shiro catching him off guard. He's able to find one, but now he has his work cut out for him. Looks to try to get the hold up to half. The recon getting the ping. Dodges away. It's gonna be the Hunter's Fury committed here last round, so why the hell not? He just swings out though! And maybe he's outdone them. Darts exchange and Crystal sends it through. Flash out, sliding forward. Poppy able to find one. Kelly is getting another. Famous does take down the enemy Omen. As Paranoia gets set to open up a little bit more space. Tap on the plant as the smoke dissipates over on the Seedling side. Yutan able to collect one. DOS9. He's got the spike in hand. He's just pushing forward saying, I have to go for the fight.
Batani's been phenomenal in him. This may be the biggest one yet. Got Famous, yep.
Famous is going to be snatched up.
Tried to dodge it.
The shield in broken. That's going to be the first loss. Yutan ends up getting taken down. DOS9 forward position here within the smoke, but his attention gets split, but Famous is there to collect. Swaps over to the Classic, tries to find the fourth, cannot. Patrick Hu able to answer one back, but the round is too far gone. The damage from Famous, insurmountable. As Patrick Hu will be allowed to escape.
This is so weird.
Oh boy. And now Poppy reswings the angle. Berserk is already into the site. And he suspects that perhaps this lurk will be out of long, but does look away from it. Same time though, the rest of the team is looking for this hit onto the A site and things start to unfurl.
Well, they tried to sell a fake with Famous.
30 seconds left.
And so the rest of the team wasn't there to back him up. So now they're left in a bad position, all because Kellyus was tucked in that cubby. They were already starting to rotate towards C because of that space that had been gained. And now they're stuck on an island.
I mean, they're trying to fake maybe, you know, this smoke onto B, make them think otherwise, but because they have Kellyus in such a far forward position. Oh, swing out, multiplayer face here. Into B, Poppy take it down. Top site, they do trade the Omens. Now the overdrive in play from Famous, just going to be backpedaling away, however. Reshift the pivot, the drone to try to lead the charge. Checking for the camp, that's situated over on the A site. Now a pump at the brakes, but that overdrive, gone. Patrick Hu just tucking into the corner. Yutan here at backside does not have that shield, and Famous just sliding forward, able to find him with the Classic. Crystal trading it back eventually, but then Shiro barrel stuffing Crystal. Going for the Hunter's Fury, but Shiro is on top of him. Finds the kill, and it's just Patrick Hu left. The shift around to the side. 2 bullets remaining in the mag. Patrick Hu, not sure which way he needs to check. Knows that the counter swing is going to be pretty much instantaneous, and Shiro.
You're a madman, Famous. You're an absolute madman.
And he's a dead man. Yutan, they're able to go ahead and capitalize. Push into the B site. Plant getting set up. Stick is there from NC Slasher, as there's a grab on a Berserks. Phantom, however, breaks the shield, finds the headshot instantaneously off the back. Things starting to get away here from Global a bit, especially since the Slasher is able to find Patrick Hu. Kellyus, however, able to answer back a couple of kills, push out of the Cyber Cage, looking for a timing, but Berserks alone dodges the Rolling Thunder. Shield, however, not popped, finds one, just barrel stuffs there on a Berserks to push through though, and DOS9 with the shorty in hand takes him down. Famous trying to stabilize, ends up falling to the wayside as Poppy able to find a nice little entry kill. Spike is planted into the corner, clear in the relay, reposition, DOS9. Reposition, Patrick Hu forced away as the flash comes in. Nice drag across, Famous gonna be taken down. Kellyus looks to absolutely shatter their hopes here on this C site. On for the ace, Berserk's last one standing. Seems like this map, this series not coming to a conclusion quite just yet. Cam gonna be spotted out. Sees the shoulder of Poppy. Kelly. He absolutely wants this ace. And it looks like Global, it looks like they're willing to die to give it to him. They do lose out on an additional player, but the ace is found.
It's been pinged.
It's a full push out of window. Flash. Oh, it's into this poke there, but doesn't actually connect, but they still find the kill. LES regen shield gonna get pushed back up.
Still had to respect it. Yutan right around the corner of Shiro. Are they gonna be ready for that? Is he going to be ready for this?
Oh, turns, finds the first one, looks back. Gonna get a little bit more. DOS9 able to stay alive now, a 3v3. Dart out, pushing forward, but Kellyus only going to be good for 1. Damage, however, a significant amount of it is suffered, and they're playing in towards Crystal, pushing out from the same angle, and he's got it done. Boom. Site now opened up a bit. The ping reveal is there off the trip, but the counter spray from Berserks finds Kellyus through the smoke. Patrick Hu nearby, Crystal still a world away, waiting for him to try to rotate over. A couple more shots in, not connecting. As Poppy just opts to back off. Paranoia gonna be set. Patrick Hu, headshot taken down. DOS9.
Not ready.
Off the back of Berserk's damage, looks to bring this to its end. Hirotan spotting one here in Garage, but cannot find him. A 2v5. A double push out of the smoke with Dawson on the opposite side, waiting with a shorty. Ping revealed, tries to jump forward, will end up falling, but it does not matter. Famous closes out the final 2 kills.